In today's session, we are going to discuss how to update commodity codes within the user interface using the Commodity Code Manager. Commodity Code Management spans all modules within the Ariba sourcing suite of products. In the bottom half of the screen, you'll notice there's two columns, one on the left, which equates to the buying and invoicing module, and the column on the right equates to the module related to sourcing suite of products. Those are all different objects that can be utilized by the commodity code. So it's very important to make sure that your commodity code program is aligned across all the modules. Now, looking at the top of the screen, there are two methods that are used to update commodity codes. The first and the most common is the file import. And the second, which we are going to be discussing today, is the commodity code manager. In order to use the commodity code manager, you need to have the commodity code manager group assigned to your user profile. I'm currently logged into buying and invoicing, and I need to access the commodity code manager. To do that, I would click on Manage, Administration. I'd scroll down and I would find Commodity Code Manager. It's right here. And then I would select Commodity Codes. From this screen, you can then search for specific codes that are active or inactive using the filters that are available to you. Most of the time, the commodity codes are UNSPSC. I'd say like 9 times out of 10 customers have UNSPSC codes. If you never changed your code set, you have UNSPSC. You will know if you have custom based upon the code set that you selected during deployment. This is a decision that's typically made, and most of the time customers select UNSPSC. Next is I can actually search for codes that are active and inactive. SAP Ariba has about 20,000 codes that are active during deployment. And a lot of the times, some of those codes are inactivated. So this could be used to activate or inactivate codes if they're available to you. You can also use this feature to create new. This works just like any other search in Ariba. So if you wanted to search for specific codes that are active, you can say yes, show me active codes, or no, show me inactive. I'll run a quick search on the active codes. It gave me the all. This is the parent for all commodity codes. And as you know, the commodity codes have 2-digit, 4-digit, 6-digit, and 8-digit. So to drill in, you would just simply click on the chevron right here. If I wanted to see the inactive codes, I can just select no, hit search. As you can see, there's a listing of codes that are inactivated right now. And if I ever wanted to activate them, I would just simply click on the code, click edit, and then say enable yes, and then save. Now, it's really important whenever you're activating codes or creating new codes to think about the entire solution. If you're suite integrated, meaning if your sourcing suite of products, your contract management, your sourcing, your supplier lifecycle performance management is turned on, and you're integrated with your buying and invoicing solution, the commodity code field is aligned across all of your modules. So whenever you make a change here, it impacts everything. So it's really important to look at the different touch points. If you're creating a code to handle or facilitate accounting, you need to make sure that that information is reflected in your accounting objects. It's also reflected in any integrations that you might have. So by creating a new code and using that code in Ariba, if you're passing purchase orders to your ERP system, you got to make sure that the code is actually in the ERP to capture, or else you're going to have a lot of failures. Creating new codes is simply by just clicking here, click create new. Now, it is recommended to actually go to unspsc.org to see if the code exists already. Because if you don't have it here, it might actually be listed in unspsc.org, where you can actually get the code and pull it in. For custom codes, you can always create custom. So if you don't see it on unspsc.org and it's not in your system, then feel free to create custom. To do that, make sure you select the correct domain. You then add the ID. Now remember, 2-digit, 4-digit, 6-digit, 8 digits. Depending on what branch you're going to create in, you then type a name. If I was creating an 8-digit code, I would say something like 4310 and 84 or 85. The parent would be then the 6-digit level because it's an 8-digit code. And if this was a 6-digit level code, then it would be the parent with a 4-digit level. Once you have all this information completed, then you would click Save, and then you would see the object available in the commodity code field and all the products that you're alive in. That concludes the session for today. For more information on Commodity Code Manager, click the Help menu.